Sorry about that, everyone. A few technical difficulties. Trying a few new things.
Trying to improve the YouTube channel.
Trying to get us going. Didn't work out the first time. Never does.
Never does.
Don't worry about that.
Does it actually make a difference though to them because we paused it?
Well, the audio won't line up with the video now because we're just continuing on because we paused instead of cutting it out.
That'll be right.
Some people won't. Yes, I think the audio listeners, if anything, will just notice a little hiccup there. But g'day, mates, and welcome back to another episode of Your Mates Podcast. How are we today, mates?
Oh,
yeah, pretty good. Had
good?
a fucking 9 o'clock knock today because of the rain. Not much to do, so went home, updated COD, played some Red Dead Redemption and some Fortnite.
So we going to have a COD sesh?
Yeah, I got to get back into it. I was lucky because all my shit transferred over, so I still got all my gold guns and stuff, but I'll have to dust the rust off.
It's there's heaps of maps in there now that are pretty much the same as Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, it's mate, all the updates that's coming along and Black Ops 6 that's coming out very soon.
Bro, it's a 65 fucking gig download.
Yeah, it's mate.
Retarded.
It doesn't make sense because there was actually a little glitch in one of the maps where somebody sort of got outside the playing area and it was ginormous, and people were going, no wonder why the game takes up 250 gigs of storage. If you take
it's all just sitting there not being used.
Yeah. And my theory behind that is you got to delete other games because your PlayStation or whatnot only stores so many.
You
games.
think they do it on purpose?
Right. Yeah. So then you delete other games and you don't have anything to play. So you're like, all right, I'll play COD.
Yeah, I think I've only got 3 games or 4 games on mine now because all the games are so fucking big now.
Yeah, I'm limited, and half the time I download like the free trials and whatnot because they had EA Madden College Football.
Oh, bro, people froth that in the States, eh?
It's a big thing. This year they've finally allowed the player likeness to be quite realistic, and I believe that they actually paid each player like $500. It wasn't much, but they can actually use their likeness, so it's a lot more realistic this year. And even I've seen the Madden 25 face scans where you can actually upload your own face into the game, and it's pretty spot on.
I do remember. I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
So we had was it 2K?
Yeah, 2K.
2K22 or 2K20? Oh, it might have been earlier. 2K19.
Yeah, it might have been 19.
So
actually, it was the year that Tilly was born. It was 17.
Oh yeah,
Brad remembers.
Yeah, because I was living in Blamble. I was living in Blamble.
Oh yeah. So anyway, Aiden had the old face scan with Xbox Connect.
Yeah.
So Aiden face scanned his face on his player, but he has like one of the worst reverse raccoon sunglass turns you've ever seen. So he's got like white eyes and white straps next to his, like on this bit. Bro, it scanned that shit into his player. So his player had the fucking the white band over his eyes and up the sides of his head.
Like goggles almost.
Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck is this cunt?
It didn't help that he made his guy like fucking 7 foot tall, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
You know when you have to hold your face
double
there,
his height, bro.
you can do a live scan and you hold it there and you rotate left, rotate right. And I remember doing it and and it come up on the face scan. I'm like, oh, is that what I look like? Nah, it's just the lighting. So go into a different lighting area of the house and try and do it again. Upload it. It's even worse. I'm like, oh, no.
Do you remember when Dogsy did his, bro?
Oh,
and he just looked like a homeless crack lady.
His is so bad. Even when you do like the age filters on him on Snapchat, fuck. He Snapchat was out to get him, bro. It was like, it's like, dude,
shout out to Dogsy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he's working with he's doing the roads now at night with Bailey.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Boy, speaking of the whole gaming, do you remember iToy?
Yeah.
iToy, and you used to you have to play the games and you'd spin. My one was spinning the plates. So there was all these plates spinning on like
on the sticks, eh?
Yeah, on the sticks, and you had to keep hitting them and keep spinning them.
Yeah.
You guys have any iToy? Well, you guys are a little bit older than me, so you probably.
I had iToy.
You had iToy. And what was the other one? Buzz, where it was the quiz game. And you had the 4 selections to choose from.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool as well.
No, I didn't have any of those, bro. When Xbox 360 Connect came out, I think it was called, it was like the same deal. It just had a camera that sort of faced you. But I used to have the UFC game, and you could do you could work out with all the UFC guys.
Way.
I'll just work out in the lounge room with the UFC guys. Just do different UFC workouts.
Sitting next to Randy Couture. Do you guys remember the Tower 3, Tower 200?
Oh, with the was that with
That
PlayStation?
that was Randy Couture, and you got a door, you got a gym.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking shit.
Did you ever get one?
Nah.
No way, bro.
The only thing we ever had
think
in
I
our
did?
house was a Ab Swing Pro.
Oh, the old that is OG.
And that was because we found it at the front of our fucking house. So we're like, fuck
Yeah.
it, we'll give it a crack. And it's literally like it's made for sex. It's not made for ab workouts.
Yeah, my ex's mum had one. She fucking loved that shit. And
What, getting fucked on it?
Zumba. Was it Zumba?
Zumba classes?
Yeah, she did all that stuff as well. You know, you get the upgraded pack with the leg weights and the arm weights and shit.
How do you get fucked on the Ab King Pro?
Ab King.
Ab Swing. So you know how you had to put your...
Wasn't it the Ab King?
No,
Ab
ab swing.
Swing.
Because remember, it was like that round disc,
You like
and
hold it,
you'd put your knees in the pad, so your legs are spread in a bent position like
Yeah,
this.
and you just swing your knees back and forth.
Yeah.
Like,
So
But
they
that-
show you on the infomercials. And,
Yeah, bro. And then they had the pin you could take out the middle, so you could like put your legs together and roll them together. Bro, it's a fuck machine. It's not for your abs. Nobody's like realistically doing that at home.
yeah, but husbands are letting their wives get it because
They know.
because
They're
they
like,
bent
"Hey."
over in front of them, fucking doing it.
Hey, babe, we've had a few Shirazes. You reckon we get the Ab Swing
Let's
Pro
get
out?
Yeah,
Hey?
let's get out the red rocket. Yeah.
Well, we are trying
Oh,
to
red
make, I'm trying to make a baby, so I think I might need to dial that number.
Fuck, go on Marketplace. You'd find one.
We should get an Ab Swing Pro for Benny.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
wait.
TRX bands, bro.
What was the other
You
one
know-
that-
have you seen the TRX bands?
Do you remember
Yeah.
the one you used to sit on and you'd put your legs out and you'd do the swing like that with your legs as well? That was another ab machine as well.
No.
Fuck, we should see how many of those cheap shit ones we can find on Marketplace and have them set up in here.
Start a gym.
Yeah.
Start a fucking early
You got a
2000s
door, you
gym.
got a
Yeah,
gym.
we'll call it the infomercial gym.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's going to cue us for our intro. And g'day, mates. Welcome back to another episode of Your Mates Podcast. A massive shout out to all of our recurring listeners and welcome to our new ones. Go ahead and follow us over on Facebook at Your Mates Podcast, and over on same thing over on TikTok. While you're at it, over on Instagram, we are your.mates.pod. We post all of our highlights and all the things that we talk about on the podcast through those social media channels. And there's different edits and different clips per social media channel. So it just gives you more incentive to, again, go ahead and follow all of our pages, all of our socials. And while you're at it as well, Your Mates Podcast on YouTube. We sort of already... spoke about our mishap a little bit earlier. We do have a upgraded camera, so we are looking at getting that to the YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I think you guys are going to really appreciate that. While we're on it as well, guys, massive shout out to our sponsors and our mates over at Top Sport. If you download the app and sign up with the promo code YourMates using capital Y, that'll ensure that the boys know that we've sent you and you can access all of our exclusive markets. Boys, while we're on this, we spoke about it in our group chat, and Jammin's Jam. He put through 3 anytime try scorers: Matt Burton, Isaiah Yeo, and Jaden Campbell. Now, they didn't hit over the weekend, but he ran the odds through his regular betting app, right? And he said $37.50, these 3 anytime, put a hundy on it, and we'll go 33%. He goes, if you boost it, $45 odds. Of course, I'm not going to go through the same app as Jammin.
No.
I went through Top Sport, and the boys over at Top Sport, the neutral odds, $68.79, something like that.
That's a big difference.
So for $100 bet, that makes almost double the bet. And again, it just goes to show: do your research when you are gambling, when you are betting. Do it responsibly, but make sure that you check out the Top Sport markets. Let them know your mate sent you. And again, if you sign up with the promo code using your mate's capital Y, that will do that.
And did none of those score, did they? I don't think Birdo got over.
So technically, Jammin owes me $6,000. $875.
Jesus.
You
I can't wait to hear about this.
we'll talk about that later on in the podcast. I don't think he sent through a yarn today, but we do have a couple in store, so stay tuned for that. We've also got some announcements later on in the podcast that we'll speak about as well. But before we do, massive shout out to our mates in the Sunshine Coast at Brouhaha Brewery. Make sure that you go ahead on social media channels and follow them across all. They're absolute legends, and they supply us with all the lager that we drink on the pod, apart from tonight. And so if we are off, we do apologise in advance, and we're going to put it down to the Brouhaha. But
Because we do have the good stuff.
If I get angry, it's because I'm on rums.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That turned quickly last week, didn't it? That was just me being a cat. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on into the intro. And without further ado, boys, Ray Gun.
BB gun.
Yeah, old BB Gun. She was all right. Give us your thoughts. Give us your takes. Let's talk a little bit about the Ray Gun.
Jesus. I
Where do
mean,
we start?
after like our best Olympic campaign ever, and that's what everyone's going to remember is that.
Yeah, it
Like
feels like it.
it's like fuck me.
Completely taken the spotlight. I mean, at first, when it first happened, like even the inspired unemployed boys like jumped straight on. They were
Shout out, that was hilarious.
yeah,
too.
you know, they jumped straight on with her. And,
They must have done that
and it looked
before
like-
him, but hey.
Yeah, that's what
I'd
I
say
was
they
thinking
did.
as well.
But it felt like it was just going to be like Hawk Tour Girl. Like it was just going to be a big meme thing. You know, she'll be a viral sensation for a little bit.
It hasn't stopped yet.
It hasn't stopped, man. It seems like it's gaining traction. It was a pretty terrible crack at breakdancing.
We'll get onto the performance, but I was thinking today you've got some iconic, not only Australian, but you've got some iconic Olympic athletes. You've got your Thorpes, you've got your Michael Phelps, you've got Kathy Freeman's, your Noah Lyles. You've got all these guys at the pedestal of icons of Olympics. Then you've also got the other end of iconic Olympians who've sort of winged it to make it. Stephen Bradbury.
I was going to say he's the one who comes to mind, but it's like
There's also
it's
Eddie-
more of an Aussie spirit thing with him because he didn't give up.
Yeah.
And he still won because like at least he won heats to get to the final.
Yeah.
Like this bitch, fuck me.
She
Like-
couldn't even make it past the heats.
Like, oh dude, like 0 points.
you had
Like,
her.
fuck, surely that's
Have
gonna be
you
a
guys-
record or something. Like
Did you guys hear about the story Eric the Eel?
isn't it Eddie the Eagle?
No, there's Eddie the Eagle. Yes, there's a movie about that, and I recommend anybody to check that out. But also there's Eric the Eel. Have you guys heard this?
Yeah, isn't that the dude they like just submitted? He was like the only guy.
Yeah, pretty much. He heard an ad on his radio, on the radio over in Africa. It was a third world African country. Apologies for not knowing it, but he heard the ad on the radio that they were looking for swimmers for the Olympics. It was their first time ever going to do it. He rocks up to. He's never swam before, but he wants to represent his country, so he rocks up to the Olympic trial.
Wait. He's never swam before.
He's never swam before, but he wants to represent his country. He wants to be an Olympian.
Yeah.
So very much similar to the Eddie the Eagle, probably similar to Ray Gun. Anyway, so he rocks up to the qualifiers, the Olympic qualifiers, and he's ready. He's nervous as anything. Gets there, and he's the only guy, so he automatically qualifies, right? Then he gets sent to the Sydney Olympics in 2000, and it's his first time ever seeing an Olympic pool.
Oh, dude, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's his first time ever seeing an Olympics pool. The only training that he's got is at his hotel room, which is a 13-meter pool. So he trains, and he's only allowed to train 3 days a week and at specific times. So he's trying to teach himself while he's over here, learning all the, how to swim. 13 meters, take that in mind. Anyway, gets to his heat, and he's one of three. They usually have 8 racing, but he was in one of those heats where there was only 3 of them racing. So anyway, the other two got disqualified. So he's got this 100-meter freestyle by himself. He's never even competed before. He jumps in the pool and he is just, he's almost
Flailing.
borderline drowning.
Yeah.
Right. And the commentators even make a joke saying that he's going to need to grab onto the lane rope at any stage here. Took him a minute 57 from the blocks to complete the 100-meter freestyle. Anyway,
holy shit.
He's so gassed and obliterated from his swim that he goes home back and he just needs to rest. So he sleeps for 4 hours, wakes up and realizes that the story has gotten a light and he's actually a hero and everybody loves his story. And although it was a bit of a meme and, it wasn't social media like it is today. So it actually inspired a lot of people. And now he's the national swimming coach of the country. I think they've got 2 Olympic swimming pools at use for them. And Eric the Eel, look him up. Absolute ledge.
That's fucked, dude.
So that brings me back to ray gun, right?
Yeah.
Now there's some controversy on her qualifying as well. There's some rumors being spread around, so I guess we won't go too deep into them, but there's some allegations being thrown around on TikTok and
Yeah, there's alleged. I'll start this sentence by saying allegedly.
There you go.
go hard.
Allegedly, she had like she was found funding a competition for people to qualify for the breakdancing into the Olympics, which seems okay. Seems all above board. You know what I mean? So I suppose you can enter your own competition. One of the judges or the selectors for the committee happened to be her husband. And I remind you all, this is all alleged. It was her husband, and she apparently denied funding to a whole bunch of really talented breakdancers to enter her competition, I guess you call it, to become Olympians. And her husband, quite possibly, rigged it so that she got through, and then went over with her as her coach, completely funded by the Australian government, or is it just by the Olympics?
Australian Institute of Sport?
Yeah, it's something like
The thing that doesn't make sense to me is that you think of Indigenous culture and you think of the underground culture and everything like that. And I sort of I wanted to speak on this last week, but I didn't get it out. Was that I think that some of the Olympics is somewhat rigged, right? In terms of qualifying, like we spoke about, like having Ray Gunn qualify and say that she is the best that we've got to represent. I probably know at least 2 chicks that could dance better than what she did. And they're not break dancers, you know what I mean? So I feel like that there was underprivileged kids, underprivileged people that are in Indigenous communities that didn't even know about the qualifying event. Had they known about the qualifying event, or had they had the funds to actually fly themselves out or whatever it was in order to compete, I think it would have been a different story. And I don't think Rachel would have been the person that represented Australia.
Yeah, I think she is classically trained in dancing, like
Isn't she?
ballroom.
Isn't that what her doctorate's for? Is breakdance culture and something else?
Cultural dancing, but she's also she's a former ballroom and which it looked more like a ballroom dancer trying to break dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a bit.
She looked like Mum had too many cruises at your sister's wedding. That's what it looked like.
Auntie Judy, what are you doing?
Like when she even grabs the hat and she got that fucking
was it a lawn bowls outfit?
Holds the chin, bro.
No, that's the actual Olympic kit. Which the kid I'm fine with. Like that doesn't matter. But
J Attack wasn't wearing that.
Yeah, but he was wearing the green and gold singlet. But he still had the long pants on too, though.
I think she opted to wear those.
I'm pretty sure that was like the.
They used to be like the South Coast.
That was like the year 2000 fucking cricket team fucking tracksuit, bro. It was something that, or maybe something that fucking Johnny Howard would fucking roll out in back in the day.
Hey, don't fucking knock Johnny Howard. He was just supporting the country.
I'm knocking Rachel.
Are you talking about when he wore the green and gold trackies with the Wallabies jersey after we made the?
That was red hot, bro.
Dude, that was fucking iconic, bro. I actually loved that look.
Ray Gun will be iconic as well, but for the wrong reasons in the end, I think.
Well, I don't go on TikTok much at all. But I seen this. My brother sent me this thing, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Fuck, this bitch is carrying on about one-sided beef, like Americans and Australians. And some dude's like, "Oh, where's the Australians now? Like fucking blah blah blah." It's like, dude, we got nowhere near the amount of people. Like the whole city of New York could fit like our population in it.
Per capita, it's like 10-1.
Yeah, but anyway, he's talking about that. So I go in and check the comments, and all these Americans are on there just absolutely flaming us, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, maybe if they breakdance in front of us, we'd be friends and shit like this." And then they get like into like shit from way back in the day. They're like, "Yeah, let's not forget that the Australians lost 2 wars to emus."
What?
And then they're like, "Emus the bird." I'm like, well, what the fuck else did we lose it to? Like, do you know how many fucking emus around here?
The Yanks are
But they
absolute
were
wanks.
they're just going to fucking town on us, bro. And I'm just like, fuck, I wish I was like more of a presence on TikTok so I could call these wankers out. But
We are, bro. We are. We're a moving force on TikTok.
I'll see if I can find that video and I'll send it to you. And you watch
Reply
like
to it.
all the comments on it, bro. Like they are just ripping shreds off
Should we
us.
do a reply?
And they're calling
You
us
know-
like big brother, little brother. Like we're jealous of them. It's like, bro, we got it good down here. Like nobody gives a fuck down here. We're chill as.
And guess what? Had we have the same size country as America with the amount of population, the amount of money that you guys have got, we'd probably fucking flog yous in the gold medal count.
Bro, the countries are like almost identical size. It's just like
It's
you
the
can't. It's
population.
just nobody wants to live in the fucking desert.
Yeah. Nah.
Like-
Well, it's not livable.
Which is fair.
and
Unless look, maybe get some Saudis out here. build a big
I
city
noticed
for
on
us.
on all the big American pages as well. Fuck, they're patriotic on not only like Noah Lyles, but their gold medal count. You know, they would what would they do? They would list themselves as first because they had the overall medal count, even though China had more gold.
Yeah. Oh, bro, they're so fucking.
And then there's again, like what? Who won the 3-on-3? America?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Should
I'd be interested to know, but like,
I don't
winning
think so.
those types of sports, and then they're just like, oh, America only wins the sports that we all care about. You know, we don't win the fucking shooting and all that sort of stuff. It's like,
Do you think they're in like
Americans love shooting. Like that's their thing.
yeah.
you shot your president's ear.
Like what was that comment? Someone put a comment on there and they're like, "Why did America not win the shooting?" And it's like because the targets weren't kids.
Oh,
I was like,
Fucking hell.
Jesus, that was brutal.
fair though, but if people in a crowded place, I would have fucking smashed it. But
Speaking of the Olympics and ray gun breakdancing, it has been announced that in 2028 that it won't be returning to is it LA?
Yep.
And you boys, if yes, sir, thank you. You boys mentioned throughout the group chat that there are a couple of things. I know.
boxing's not
one of
coming
them.
back either.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to drop a little bit
Oh,
soon.
sorry.
But we'll talk about it now. We'll talk about it now. Let's go. So 2028, the boxing has not been approved or even looked at for the Los Angeles
Nearly
Olympics.
100. I think it's over 100 years since it hasn't been in.
That is nuts. That should be an OG.
Just
That
over
is
100.
staple.
But they had I was listening to a podcast on the modern Olympics the other day. In the original first 4 or 5 Olympics, they had art,
Hey,
so sculpting.
no way.
Yeah, and then I think
Well,
it
like
got
stone sculpting.
yeah. So I think it got canned in the 4th Olympics or something.
Why? Because it took so long.
No, it's just they wanted to because I don't know because the guy who got it set up was a French dude, and he wanted it to show off the arts and skills of all people and athletes. But then after 4 Olympics,
I think it's cool. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Except it's not athletic.
It's very fluffy.
but what?
Like it's not.
Fuck,
that's not-
imagine making that an Olympic sport, fluffing.
Oh, count me in. Fuck
Nah,
yeah.
it's very dribbly.
Yeah.
It's artistic, but it's not. It is, but
Is that how
it's Olympics is sport, right?
Instead of saying dribbly, are we going to say fluffy now?
Yeah, that's
bro.
That's so fucking fluffy.
I like it, bro. It's a bit fluffy.
But if LA were going to have a couple of Olympic sports that you guys could say, what would you say?
Well, I think each city's allowed to nominate a sport.
I think skateboard is going to be a lock for them.
I think it has to
LA skateboard
because you look at the Z Boys and that shit. They started that bowl skating, so they'd have to keep skateboarding in LA. I think.
I think homeless grifting. That'd be pretty cool. As an
They win gold.
What was the one we said the other day?
you said drive-bys.
Yeah, competitive drive-bys. And judges go out and actually check for a pulse to see how many actually died and how many got wounded. Yeah,
How many rappers?
Yeah.
Or maybe we could make like tax hiking because they pay those cunts pay like 60% tax in LA, or in California. But yeah,
What'd you say? Pole dancing.
Pole dancing.
Bro,
yeah.
that's actually there's talent with that.
yeah,
There's skill.
You have
There
to
is
be
strength.
skilled.
You're athletic.
I think they should bring it in, bro.
Yeah. Do you think they have weight classes?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, well
Bro.
actually, imagine Lizzo, like girl like Lizzo, bro. Like imagine
Bro, she's going to need like a fucking I-beam to slide on,
That's
bro.
what I mean.
That'd
How
be
do you judge?
sick.
How do you judge Lizzo?
like, there's no way she's just going on a pole screwed to the
'Cause
ceiling in a stage, bro. She's going to need like reinforced steel and concrete.
Because you go from like Lizzo to J-Lo, and you can't categorize them as the same level.
I don't think you have weight classes. It's just like if you're good at pole dancing, you're good at pole dancing.
you thick.
You know? Yeah, if you think you use it to your advantage, bro. Skinny girls can't clap the pole, you know?
Yeah, but then you got a Lizzo type who can actually clench it and just like
Hold up. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
What is the what's the Olympic attire for pole dancing?
Fully clothed, bro.
I reckon
Just like
gymnast.
you know,
gymnast,
like-
So you're not
kit.
getting everyone
yeah,
horny
like,
at home.
No. Just like gymnast kit or like or like
I'm still barring up to a gymnast kit.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
but it's
fucking
tight
go
enough.
cargo pants and hoodies then.
yeah, ray guns. That's what we want. Yeah, we want ray gun tracksuit pole dancing.
Yeah, your grandma's Sunday best bowls clothes.
You know, you can wear what you want, I suppose. Whatever your fucking country gives you to wear.
Shit.
If you're from maybe you're a Hawaiian American, you get out there in the coconut bikini and the straw dress.
Bro, the Colombians are going to win gold.
Well,
Favorites.
I don't know. Australians could just rock a bikini. We invented the fucking thing. So.
There'd be some hot favorites like Brazil, Colombia. You got the US and their home country, Vegas. Los
Bro,
Angeles.
just think about how good the opening ceremony is going to be in LA. Look what they did for the Super Bowl.
You know what would be skits though?
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers have got their fucking dicks all over it too because they're all diehard LA boys. Like they're all from there. So
Hell yeah.
Does he have a tip for who's going to run the torch, like Snoop Dogg in LA?
he'll have a big part of it, for sure.
Again.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. He'll do a bit.
He's Austrian, but
Yeah, but he also he was the governor of California. So
But I mean, if you want to, I'm trying to think of someone like really LA outside of Snoop Dogg. Like Chili Peppers would be up there, but they're not as pop culture as Snoop.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
who.
Snoop's just iconic, isn't he?
Yeah. Like it's weird. He's not even like Snoop Dogg anymore. He's like playing a caricature of Snoop Dogg. Like
With all his side quests.
yeah,
He's got a skin and cod. He's got fucking everything, bro.
Does he actually?
Yep.
Mad.
It looks sick too.
Is that? Oh, I remember watching that video of him blowing up at Microsoft for the servers dropping. He's like, "Yo, Bill Gates, fix your shit."
While we sort of on the Olympics, we'll just talk about. I showed Jason before we went live the javelin thrower. Did you see the Irish javelin throw?
are you talking about the one that almost hit the cameraman?
No,
No, that's the one I thought.
that's
it was.
the one he thought. So you tell us yours.
What?
Oh,
I don't know what country or it was definitely from this Olympics, but they fucking launched the javelin up and it's like, they do like a close up of the fucking javelin flying through the air, and as it comes down to the ground, they zoom out a bit and it's like lands directly in front of the fucking cameraman.
It's like a meter, eh?
Yeah, dude.
is
Does
he
not
on the
flinch.
pitch? Is he on the green or is he on the
Yeah,
track?
he's at the end
Yeah,
of he's
dude.
at the end of the distance meter, like the
Oh, so
distance marker.
they absolutely hiffed it.
Yeah,
It was way
Fucking
overthrown.
But
a meter in front of the cameraman, dude.
but the video I seen, Brad, was like an edit. So like the guy's holding the camera and he's like watches it come down, and then he like turns and like faces the camera that's watching him, and his pants are just covered in piss.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was good, eh?
He's like, whew.
The one that I was talking about was the Irish javelin thrower, and she hiffs it good 70 yards or whatnot. But one of the umpires is watching the high jump, and it is coming straight for it. Probably
3 feet, I reckon, 2 feet.
Yeah, like it's
Almost
Yeah.
gets a.
and it almost hit. Yeah, it lands right before her feet. but it's
some
coming
cunt-
straight for her, and then all of a sudden,
Some cunt, I'm going back 20 years, I reckon. Some cunt actually got fucking impaled by a javelin at the Olympics, I'm sure it was. Or it might have been qualifying, but
What?
yeah, just they
maybe
were just,
Sydney. Like,
Nah, before Sydney, maybe. Yeah, just fucking come down, just went. I don't think they died. I can't remember, but they were just standing there with like javelins through them.
Fuck, I impaled my water tank at my parents' house when I was 14 with a javelin, trying to throw it at my brother. And he ran and
Damn,
he ducked,
missed him.
and it hit the tank and it put a hole in it because it was one of those poly tanks.
Yeah.
So I got a orange golf tee and put it in there, and I just bashed it in with a hammer. And that golf tee's still in there now.
Holding
So
that shit.
that's like nearly 20 years ago. That fucking golf tee's still holding up.
Wooden tee?
Nah, orange plastic one.
Oh, fuck.
So I reckon when I bashed it in, it might have heated up a little bit and gave her a little bit of a poly weld. But yeah,
Yeah, nice work, man.
Dad didn't notice it for like 4 years. And he's like, what the fuck's that doing in there? I'm like, don't touch it.
Don't pull it out.
I said, the cunt's full now.
That's been saving my ass.
So what the fuck happened here? And then I told him the javelin story. He didn't believe me.
take a leap. Before we move on from the Olympics chat, there was also the Filipino that won gold for the first time, and he was the first Filipino.
All the stuff he gets.
Carlos Yulo. So here's some of the stuff that he gets: a house gifted by his country's government, a fully furnished 2-bedroom condo valued at 24 million Philippine pesos, which is 415,000 US dollars.
Nice.
A $10 million in cash from the Philippine Sports Commission, $3 million in cash from the country's House of Representatives.
Yeah, it gets tons.
A lifetime of free colonoscopies and gastroenterology consultations, but only once he turns 45.
Well, that's when you need them.
Yulo is only 24 years old. 100,000 Philippine pesos worth of free furniture, which is about 2,000 Australian dollars. A lifetime of free ramen, free buffets, and free meals from numerous local establishments.
That's the one that's the one I'd be more excited for,
Well,
to be honest.
This is why my theory, this is why they're giving him a free colonoscopies.
Because of how much pasta he's going to be eating.
Because you're giving him a free buffet, you're gonna need some cleansing, bro.
I think
you're
the
gonna need a few
colonoscopies is a great idea though, because like fuck, not enough blokes get them done, and if you've got a fucking your gold medalist like hero of the country getting it done,
Yeah, put him on the front page take a picture of him while he's getting the colonoscopy done. Normalize it.
Oh, bro, have you seen the people wake up from the drugs? They're on that propofol, bro. It's that shit that Michael Jackson caught. It's that shit that killed him, bro. People come out, go watch videos of it. It's fucking insane, bro. Like people are so out of it.
All right.
But keep going. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. So he also receives a lifetime of free cookies from a place called Cookies by the Bucket. He got an iPhone 16 and a lifetime of free engineering design by Nexa Engineering. So not only did he win gold, but he also won all of that at the same time.
That's sick.
What the fuck is he going to do with a lifetime of engineering design?
Fucking build random shit in his
No,
house.
he's set for life. He's $13 million richer after the gold medals. He's got a lifetime of colonoscopies, free buffets, which is why...
I'm pretty sure like after the...
Well,
like,
the
that's why
free
they're doing
buffets,
it.
you're going to need the colonoscopies.
exactly
We
what
just
I said.
said that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, boys.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah, fucking...
Anyway.
Manny Pacquiao's Filipino, eh? Did
Yeah.
he sort that shit out for him? Is that what happened?
I don't know, is he president yet?
He could be.
Well, they got an election coming up. I don't know. As if he wouldn't fucking get in though. He's giving him half his fucking prize purse.
Oh, mate. The cunt can still box too.
Yeah. Shit loves basketball too. Surprised he didn't try and join the Olympic team.
Well, speaking of the basketball, we also had Tyrese Halliburton win gold.
Who did nothing?
Did you see his post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I had.
When you get an A, yeah. How good.
Oh, is that from him?
Yeah, he posted that himself.
I love that.
At least he knows.
Yeah.
How good, though? Do you flex? What do you do in that situation?
Yeah, no, he did it right, bro. You make fun of yourself before everyone else does.
That's like steering. That's like steering into the accident.
Yeah,
you know, like if you steer into it,
coming.
you're sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
It's
you
like
can't
when
avoid it.
Yeah, the only way, like, it's like when you're surfing, right? When the sets are coming, the only way to avoid them is paddle at them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they're going to land on top of you.
So Tyrese Halliburton's got an A+ from me.
Yeah, A+.
There was also a female basketball, I believe, who
A female basketball.
basketballer who who had, I think, her sixth gold medal, which is an all-time record. But again, I believe she's only played a couple of minutes in every sort of tournament and every.
She's the lucky charm. Bro.
And again, yeah, everybody was saying that she's the Tyrese Halliburton of the the Olympics. Any more Olympic chat from you lads?
Fuck, sorry, I got stuck on that female basketball. Just thinking of a basketball with a fucking flashlight in it. Sorry.
Nah, I missed the closing ceremony. Did you guys get it?
Nah.
After the opening one, I was like, I'm not even going to fucking bother.
I forgot.
Dude, I still think the opening was sick. I've watched that fucking that metal show bit fucking probably 4 or 5 times when they had because I was like, who the fuck's this bitch yelling in the window? You know, she had her head cut off. It was fucking Marie Antoinette.
That's exactly why I don't think it's a good thing.
Why don't you think that's good, bro?
No,
She replaced all
she had
the.
her head ripped off.
She had it cut off with a guillotine, but she
Yeah, it was like history,
What? And you're talking
French
about
history.
the Olympics opening ceremony.
But it's
Yeah,
a
it's
part of
French
their
history,
it's part of
yeah.
their history because she
think
gave
that's cool.
she changed because she likes sweet shit. She changed all the bread to cake. That was what she did when she was in charge. She made everyone eat cake instead of bread, and everyone started getting sick. So fuck this bitch. So they cut her head off.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
that'll do it.
Yeah, anyway,
I
but,
didn't actually watch the opening or the closing for that matter. So
I fucked her. But I seen Jess Fox on her Instagram. She was talking about the closing ceremony because she was the flag bearer and that. And she's like, "Oh, Snoop Dogg's been here for 2 weeks, and then in the closing ceremony, he's walking on the beaches at LA, prepping for 2028 because they did the preview for 2028, and they had the French flag going into the American flag over the A on the
Same
LA.
colours.
Yeah, so it looked kind of cool. So it's like the passing of the
torch.
The torch.
Hey, good one. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Bitch.
No, I've got nothing else on the Olympics.
Well,
I'm kind of glad it's over, to be honest.
well, there's passing of the torch, and then there's passing of the baggies. We're going to transition into some of the alleged.
That was a fucking horrible segue. But yeah.
I was like, how do I do this? And then I was like,
thought you were
okay.
gonna- I thought you were gonna say-
he gave me something, and I was like, all right, we'll go with that. But
Brad just gave you a perfect fucking service out of dummy half, and you just fumbled it over the try
All
line.
good, boys. All good.
I'll pick it back up. I'll score later. But yes, there
Oh,
was
what about
alleged
this? What about this?
accusations. Okay.
Speaking of torches, you know who might have torched their career?
Yeah, it's good.
I
Man.
like that. Yeah, it's a bit better than my take. Pass the baggies.
Well, when you were
Passing
talking
of the
about
torch.
when you were talking about spinning plates, bro, I was like, earlier, I was like, yeah, I taught you that shit, bro.
Yeah, my plate's spin in the microwave all night.
There's a couple of for you there, Benny. Go for it, bro.
Anyway, Trell Mitt being caught under the limelight, being caught on Snapchat, whatever chat that he's been on, and
Trell lit.
There's a simple way to get out of this for Trell Mitt, who I'm a big fan of. I've come to like him more since he's been at Souths, except for the year that we were versing them in the grand final. But like, deny, son. They ain't got shit.
Yeah.
Unless you're like they've got
He
no.
looked like he was filling out a Keno ticket, bro. I don't know what the fucking problem is.
Yeah, I seen that.
very focused.
I seen that. Was that on punters and dribbles? I think.
I think it might have been P's and D's, yeah.
Like, mate, get your bonuses in.
Yeah, that's what the caption was.
Yeah.
The only crime he might be
Is not getting his
committing
time share
is
bonus.
not,
Yeah,
is not ticking the bonus box.
but fuck. So that doesn't bother me at all compared to the fucking dog cunt that took the photo.
Yeah.
Like that annoys me. Fuck it. Like
you
10
can
times
see the way that
fucking
the
more.
photo's taken. He's sitting in the corner of the room like this.
Yeah.
You know,
And nobody's
it's not
talking
like
about-
it's not a clean, clear photo. It's not even a video because again, you know you shouldn't be doing that. It's the wrong thing to do.
It's one of those pretend to
that's a
text
bitch
photos,
ass-
bro.
That's a bitch ass photo.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about the fucking crack lady in between the person taking the
Oh,
picture
yeah.
and Trell filling out his Keno ticket either.
Yeah.
Like, who was he hanging out with?
And I guess devil's advocate for Trell Mitt. At the same time, if I'm Trell Mitt, I think a little bit differently. I don't think like he does, but I wouldn't be doing that in that situation at the same
He
time.
obviously trusts whoever.
You know,
the
I'm
fuck
going
is
to
there.
the
what makes it
toilet
so
to fill out my Keno ticket.
That's what makes it so fucking
I'm going to the
bad, bro.
bathroom. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
obviously trusted whoever was in the vicinity, and either that or, you know, you drop the ball a little bit. But yeah, I mean, and if that's the case, maybe a little bit of punishment might be deserving. But again, he's been under a lot of scrutiny for a lot of different reasons. So whether or not this is just going to add to it, or whether or not he learns from
Yeah,
it.
well, playing Keno. This is the first time he's done anything like playing Keno, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Did you hear Mal going off on it?
No.
And he was just like, he's like, yeah, I think it was on SEN, and he's just like, let's just fucking not beat around the bush. If he was doing drugs, he's like, that's not the trail mid I know. I was just like, fucking big mouth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
That'll do it.
So I think that was, I can't remember who he was talking to, but it was on the one of the SEN shows. So, oh fuck yeah, this actually fucking made me upset because this was right after we fucking shut off last week. I think Jack Carlson, fucking succulent Chinese meal guy, fucking passed away from prostate cancer.
Yeah.
So if he had won a gold medal,
Democracy manifest.
if he had won a gold medal and got free colonoscopies in the Philippines, he would have been sweet. Would have found it earlier.
So
Yeah.
again, I guess that's a little reminder. Go get your prostates checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Not just by your missus, by a doctor.
or your boyfriend. We're not discriminating here.
I mean, whatever, whatever floats you.
Boat.
Sphincter.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your sphincter, guys and
Whatever,
girls.
yeah.
But yeah, pretty. I know he was sick for a while.
He's got to be up there though, eh? With iconic like Aussie characters.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to characters, bro, he's top 5, I think.
Like everybody would like, especially like fucking Chinese restaurants would have got an absolute flogging this last week.
Well,
Like they would have got an
Out of respect.
just
Oh,
people
no
out
fuck-
getting
there'd be
a
no
succulent
fucking-
Chinese meal.
yeah,
Who's Jack
no honey, no fucking honey chicken, no sweet and sour pork, nothing. Like everything's fucking just been raided in
What does
Australia.
he say to the copper? Something about his limp penis?
No, he's like, yes, I see you know your judo well.
Yeah.
He's like, get your hand off my penis. And he just goes from like, like 0 to 100. Do you not know him, Ben?
Bro, I just had to search him up. That's that's the iconic interview where he's getting arrested.
Yeah.
Democracy manifest.
Oh
Legend.
yeah. I thought it was some Chinese bloke, bro.
Nah, this guy, he's the man, this guy. It's so funny.
That's all time.
But yeah.
Get your hand off my limp penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's making a scene and then there's that. Like,
What are the charges? Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal? Rest in peace to you, bros.
R.I.P.
handy. Here I was thinking it was Varley NRL, like Jack Carlson, because it was in between. But talking about in between, Critter's nose, in between Flano's mouth, in between his jaw, in between the mouth guard.
I can't
Give us your thoughts,
believe
boys.
that- I cannot believe that Flano's come out and gone, it's his fault for jamming his nose in my mouth.
Bro,
I'm with Flano, bro.
I'm with Flano too because if Critter's doing that, like headbutting him like that, standing up, Critter's getting fucking sent off for 10.
But they all, but
also Flano's
there's
got
also-
room to move away, whereas on the grass, he was trying to pull his head away, but he couldn't even more. And Critter just kept going, knowing that
but
his
everyone
head, he
does
couldn't pull
it.
away.
Everyone
No.
does it, bro. They're rubbing
Not
their
to
fucking
that.
heads in them, dude. If it went, he probably didn't mean to go.
No, I
Who's
agree.
going to
I
stick
agree.
their nose in someone's mouth willingly? Like,
I don't think Critter meant to do it.
I
but
don't
I think it just.
I still don't think it was an intentional bite, but now the more I've watched it and him having his head flat on the ground,
but he's pulling away, and you can see his nose stretching.
Critter's pulling away, not him. He's trying to like twist his head away, like to get his fucking nose out of his mouth.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
they're
saying.
both like
I
they're
think
both
we're
at,
agreeing, bro.
they're both at fault.
We're agreeing, right?
No,
once.
but you just said that he definitely bit his nose. Isn't that what? Aren't you on team Critter?
Yeah,
I'm on team Flano.
but you're saying,
I'm saying-
you're saying that Flano was turning his head away.
Yeah, well, because he can't
And
pull
some-
away because his head's
No,
already
his
flat on the,
head's
ground.
Yeah, does that slam his jaw shut?
No, well, what are you?
What are you
fucking
going to
doing?
do, bro?
Turn away with your mouth open?
Oh, you fucking
You've never
cuck.
You've never turned away with your mouth open ever. cunt.
Never. Well, if I'm trying to shove something in your mouth right now, you're going to close your mouth, bro.
I just opened.
Sorry for our audio
I just
listeners.
opened, bro. Like, you saw that.
Yeah, fuck.
We can try
That's a
it.
natural instinct for you.
Well, let's try it, actually.
He opened and sucked.
What?
No, but, bro, like, okay, fair enough. He's in his face like this, right?
Yeah.
But you go, like you don't fucking.
I don't think it was an intentional like hook, but
Or unless
again,
he's
once you
trying-
get them, like
Unless he's trying to swear and
like,
say,
"Oh,
"Get
shit."
off me, cunt!" Like, if you give a good cunt.
Oh, do you think you maybe
you
it was
give a
on
good
the N?
fuck,
It was on the
shit.
N on cunt.
Maybe it was the end of a cunt. That's what got him. And
Yeah,
Critters
well,
pulled away at the same time.
I
It just
can-
turned into a perfect storm.
I can
A perfect
sympathi-
cunt nose storm.
I can sympathise with that actually. The old cunt.
Because if someone's in your rubbing their fucking forehead in your face and you got nowhere to go, you're like cunt, and he pulls away.
But I can completely.
I should have been his fucking lawyer at the judiciary last night. I would have got him off. I would have got him a fucking monetary
You
fine.
would have got all the boys off. I'm sure of it. Fucking homo.
you would have with your mouth open.
Yeah, I would have laid down and demonstrated it on the
Nobody-
desk for the NRL judiciary. I'd be like, "Well, this is what happened, boys. Someone get a schnoz over here, and I'll yell cunt and see if I can bite it."
Well, I will say this: if your schnoz was in my mouth, I would
but you got no-
unwillingly biting.
No,
bro.
you'd be gagging.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'd be hitting the tonsils.
Yeah.
It's the fuck of that big, bro.
Yep.
But how? Oh,
I don't know. I feel like that's why he got 4 weeks and not fucking more, because Kevin Proctor got 4 weeks for having an arm pressed into his mouth.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he bit him in that one. I think he was just getting a.
Like Fleno definitely bit down. Like I can understand frustration though in the moment.
But you're not
You
gonna.
go,
I don't think you're gonna like go out of your way to bite. So that's why I think it's a swear. Like it's a fuck or a cunt. Something with a sharp end on it.
Like
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get you. Yeah.
More than a. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fucking. Like,
I'm still on Team Critter though. Don't fucking bite my like. Oh, that's my boy, bro. He hasn't played for any team that I fucking like, and I like him. Every team that he's ever played for, New South Wales, fucking Bulldogs, Penrith, bro. I don't like any of those teams.
What about St. Clair Comets?
Fuck St. Clair. I don't know. I've never fucking heard of them, but you know, I don't think that fucking you get half your nose fucking just about ripped off from that.
Fuck, ripped off a bit of a stretch, but
Oh,
it was pretty bad. But I don't know.
It was pretty bad.
I think they're both at fault, not more than just Flano fucking going at their Mike Tysoning fucking ears. Like I think there was, yeah.
I mean, Fleno obviously doesn't have form for being a grub either.
Nah, fuck
So-
no. He's like that quiet, like the quiet achiever at school. For
Yeah.
me. Like he's just
Yeah.
goes about his business, you know.
What do you? I guess we'll get the experts' opinion. What are your takes on the Panthers comeback?
Oh fuck, dude. I was like, when we got, I fucking had a feel. I was like, I fucking know we're gonna win this game. And there was like 10 minutes left. And then when they went for that little kick and Bizza got it and shrugged off 2 cunts and got
dude.
out, and he just stands up, like he just stands up, shrugs blokes off, gets out, takes it to the 10. I'm like, we're fucking scoring on this play.
Yeah.
I was like, we're winning this fucking game. I can already feel it. Like
I said that. I was watching
can
it with me old man. Oh fuck! I forgot your knife, dude. Sorry.
oh, you fucking dog cunt.
You should have mentioned that after the pod. Now he's going to be off you.
Nah,
Nah, he'll be all right. He's waited
I've
3
waited
years. 3 years.
3 years.
It's all good, bro. It's another week.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but you can feel the mood
I was
change.
watching
eh?
it with me old man, dude, and he was like, "Oh, they can't come back from here," and I was like, "Dad, you can't count them out, man. It's Para for one, and it's Panthers for the other, dude. You cannot count them out." And I was like, "Yes, it's the bogey team, but fucking hell!" And then like what was it? Fucking 14 points in 6 minutes or
Yeah.
some shit, dude. Holy!
Yeah, I didn't
And
see
then
it, but I heard about it.
poor
didn't
old Gutho, bro. That side where he kicking from that side, when the stat come up, I was like, he's not getting this. And then it comes up and it's like 1 from 7 for his.
Was it?
Yeah, and then he missed that, so he's 1 from 8.
Is it the
from
clutch
that side?
Is it that was a clutch moment, right?
No, but it's his opposite side, so he kicks from the other side because he's right-footed.
Yeah, but it was
kinda
30.
There was fuck all time left in the game.
It was under a minute.
And
Yeah.
if he kicked,
Final kick
if
of the
he
game.
kicked it, it would
Would've
have
went to golden point.
Yeah, would have tied it up
Yeah.
again.
But and it sucks too, because I fucking was watching Gutho in that game and I was like, fuck
was
me,
good.
this guy
Red
is so
hot.
good.
And he
Yeah,
puts it,
but-
like you said, the effort player. He put in so much effort that I watched the first half and then I just thought the Eels were actually going to run away with it. And Jason was being a bit quiet on the chat, so I was like, I'm going to go to bed.
It's only because every time we're like down a try,
Yeah,
there's
you cop
like
it.
certain people like fucking Big Donga Dill will message me instantly. Oh,
Yes.
welfare check. I'm like, It's 6-0 and it's fucking. There's like 78 minutes to go, bro. Chill.
How are you feeling at Jason Weedman?
Yeah, yeah, that's the stat. Yeah, that's and dude, I get like, and because I'm so loud and fucking proud about Penrith and shit, it's everyone like people I don't even talk to that often just to rip on me about Penrith losing. And it's like we're not even the game's not even over yet, cunts. Like,
do you have many mates that go for Penrith?
Fuck.
Do you get to experience it with anyone?
Georgie goes for Penrith.
Georgie from Brouhaha goes for Penrith.
Ledge.
Yeah, he's a diehard Panthers fan.
Oh, that's why he's gone off at Para.
Yeah.
Oh, your mate Trace.
Tracer, my son,
Yeah.
and my uncle, but my auntie is actually a Para fan, and they both still live in Penrith. So.
Oh, that's red hot.
Oh, dude, it was when I came home shit faced and stayed at their place after the grand final. She's like, if you win, I'm gonna make sure the door's locked. I'm like,
Did she?
yeah, I came in, bro, and I was fucking that loud. I'm like, oh, she did lock the fucking door, the bitch, blah, blah, blah. And then she comes out and she goes, you fucking idiot. I told you to go through this door, not that one. I'm like, oh, yeah, sorry.
Just wrote off your auntie.
Yeah, right. And it's like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning or some shit. But yeah, fuck Para. But yeah, I love Gutho though. Fuck, I feel for the cunt. Oh, yeah. The old
Oh, dude.
I had no idea what you meant with that one. Duck
egg.
duck
Zero.
egg, 0.
0 points.
Because a 0 is shaped the same as a duck egg.
Get it.
Yeah, the boys.
See,
bro,
Ben, you're fucking learning shit every week, bro.
every week you learn something new.
Not
bro.
a pod if I'm not learning something like a duck egg.
So in the notes it says Titans duck egg for those of you.
Yeah, sorry, bit of context there. In the agenda today, we had the Titans duck egg.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Go on, Brad. You're the,
Fuck the
you're the
Sharks.
expert
Oh, yeah,
in
fuck
this.
the Sharks. That's what I'll start with. Fuck you, Plante. Fuck you, BH. That stands for Black Hobbit. Fuck it. Nah, Mum, you're all right. She goes,
Love you, Mum.
love you, Mum. She's looking after the kids right now. So.
Love you, Mum.
Love you, Mum. But yeah, the old boy too, Robbie. Fuck you too, you fucking Sharks supporter. Fucking hell, can't believe it, mate. Cannot believe. But you know what? I missed the kickoff, but then I watched pretty much the remainder of the first set of 6, and CSC for Talakai was on
He's
fucking fire, dude. And I turned to me old man straight away, and I said, "We're gonna lose this." You can't fucking, bro. You cannot deal. I'm telling you, he's like the most damaging player in the NRL if he's on. It's fucking insane, bro. And he looks
was
like the Black
BK
Hobbit. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Did he get dropped out?
I think he got dropped for Brimo. Yeah,
I honestly, like, I messaged in the chat. I was like, I didn't even know Brimo was playing.
yeah. Well, you chose him for anytime try scorer.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I did. Well, okay, I didn't see him playing.
No. Yeah. No, you chose him, and I was like, "Cunt, he's not."
Oh,
playing.
Brian Kelly. Yeah, that's right.
okay.
Yeah, dude, Brian Kelly's way better defensively than he would have maybe done a job.
Brimo's solid. He's like
When
he's not
Talakai's in
match
a
fit.
mood.
But
He's not
first
match
game
fit.
back, like in how long now? 4 weeks?
When
5 weeks?
When Talakai's in a mood, he's one of the most destructive second row mid
Yeah,
centers.
ask Morgan
Front
Harper.
row, fucking whatever.
Still has nightmares about it.
Dude, literally
Yes.
ended that cunt's career,
Yeah,
eh?
he got traded like a couple of weeks later.
And now he's at fucking Para and he's not even making the side.
Yeah, fucking poor cunt. He's had a few good games for Para.
That's the thing, though. Yeah, Morgan Harper, he was consistent at
Until
games.
that.
It was just like it shot his confidence as well. But
Yeah.
shout out to Morgan Harper. But coming up this week as well, we've got an exciting milestone for the Gold Coast Titans. I think it's going to be the first Titans player to ever reach the 300. And we got Foz's 300, mate.
Well, I don't know if it's the first Titan, but it's the first
Might have had
person
what,
to be
who?
playing for the Titans at the time
yeah, okay.
to
So
reach
that-
a 300.
There
Yeah.
you go. Which is a massive milestone, man. Like if you think about it in the wider spectrum of things, it's about 50. I think it's about 56. Could be the other way around, 65 odd players that have actually made
ever?
300. Yeah, ever.
Yeah, wow.
And a lot of them, a lot of them could be journeymen, and a lot of them could be guys that have sort of never really made a name for themselves. But
Yeah.
Foz has definitely been up there as one of the top tier halves throughout his career, and he has struggled a little bit at the Bulldogs and the Titans, but what he did at Manly and what he's been showing.
Struggled a bit at the Eels too.
Yeah, a little bit. He wasn't there for that long.
Not
was he?
long. One
And-
season, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess for what he's come back with for the Titans, he was there like he was one of their best on the weekend in the 44-0 loss.
Yeah.
He was one of their best defensively. And again, he's
Kenny,
put,
bro, just
all effort.
effort. Every week, hey?
Which from a 300-game vet, you don't necessarily expect of him to do, but he's just taken it upon himself to do it. But back to the Titans and the Sharks game, mate. Like, I was watching it from home, and I really thought that the speed of the middle of the ruck was just killing the Titans.
Yeah.
You had the dummy half of Brayley. He was just jumping in there, quick service off to Cam McInnes, who wasn't even – he was playing the halfback in the starting 13, but he wasn't playing the game as a halfback. He was playing like a Isaiah Yeo, who was just quick passes, quick little drop under the shoulder, little wraparounds, just nothing crazy. But they're gaining 10 meters every set, and surely enough, after 12 minutes or so, they broke the Titans and just got a roll on.
What I put it down to, and like Toby Rudolph, scoring the first try. The cunt never scores a try, so you're not.
It's not a good night.
It's not a good sign, right? What I put it down to, though, and I said this to a few people, the Sharks' defense got better by not having Braden Trindle in there, because then you have Brayley defending in a halfback's position, so you've got a dummy half defending out on the edge, which is just fucking like there's no weakness there. You know what I mean? And then you've got Dan Atkinson as well, who's great defensively and a great attacker as well. And then Titans were weaker in defence without Fermor out on the edge, and it just it was the perfect storm for us to lose.
How long's he out for?
A couple of weeks, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just quickly back on Atkinson, does he not have a bit of Cleary about him?
He's a lot bigger.
The look, even like he was lining up for a few kicks, and I think he only missed one on the night. He was,
You're off again, mate.
Second piss.
He had slotted them all night as well, but every time he'd line up for his goal kick, they'd do a close up of him. And I'm like, fuck, this guy's just got a bit of Cleary aura about him. And I know it's early stages. I know it's early call to be comparing him to someone like that, but I think he looks like him as well. Was more so my comparison. But then after watching him play and dominate the way that he's been doing over the last few weeks as well, he's probably not the same style as him, but he's got equally as much impact.
How about he does a bit, eh? I actually like him over Trindle, to be honest.
Yeah.
But do you think moving on to your boys? You still got more Titan stuff?
There was,
because 0 points. Fuck.
Yeah. If it comes back to me, I'll come back to it.
Your boys are getting you hot and heavy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's looking a little bit more set in stone. Had a good win over the weekend.
Surely they can't drop out. I think you guys don't even have that bad a run home either.
I know, but even the Dragons have a pretty good run home, and I know they dropped a game over the weekend, but we just can't afford to lose.
And they don't have Flanagan for the last 4 weeks either.
Yeah, they're gonna. He hasn't been.
I think he's
unbelievable.
I think he's done a job with them next to Ben Hunt. So
see, I think when guys, you got to pick and choose your games too. Like there's certain guys that can kick. Like Tyrell Sloan could put 3 tries on in 10 minutes. If he really wants to, but he can't do that consistently as well.
But
I'll be good. Bro. I got the rest of the
old Tom Trbojevic though. Fucking. How's he getting fucking folded by
Elliot Whitehead?
No, Hudson Young.
Sorry,
bro. And he absolutely fucking dutzes him, and then they're both smiling like before he hits the ground and get up and they're smiling at each other, and then he got fucking pinned by
It was a couple,
Xavier Savage, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking rolled him as well, put him flat on his back.
Yeah,
and he was probably like, "Fuck, mate! Like, you got to stop running these holes, cunt, because they're just pocketing me up."
That was another good game. I didn't mind that game at all.
It was a high-scoring game. It was cool try.
Dude, that fucking tackle that Luke Brooks did, and they called it a knock on. If Jamal Fogarty doesn't put his fucking arm out, he's probably going up on his fucking head.
Yeah.
But then they take it to the bunker, and the bunker's like, "Oh no, he lands on his backside first, so it doesn't count." But it's like if he doesn't let go of the ball to put his arm out, he's fucking gonna go on his head all day. Like normally they give a penalty for like lifting horizontal and shit, but
we'll go back to the Manly game. But it just came to me, Jace, what I was going to say before. And while Brad's back to the Titans quickly.
Yep.
Just think of your last couple of halfbacks: Toby Sexton,
killing
it.
Dude, don't bring it up.
Jamal Fogarty,
killing it.
Aiden Caesar.
You didn't
Again,
have Aiden
Ash
Caesar,
Taylor.
What do you mean?
Did you have Aiden Caesar?
Yeah, bro.
Aiden Caesar, yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember that.
He did a job too. He was
good.
actually he was unexpectedly let go as well.
Aiden Caesar was one of the ones we let go with Dry Arrow and all of that when
a
the
few
Hayne
years ago,
plane
yeah.
fucking come in.
But you look
When
at
it
some of
crashed on
these
the Gold
former
Coast.
Gold Coast Titans halves that probably just weren't. But you look at Toby Sexton now, and you're like, where the fuck was this at the Titans?
Mate, Tom Weaver's going to be the next one. You
I
are.
reckon
Yeah.
I reckon.
He'll end up going elsewhere because they're fucking trying to. I don't know. They're trying to
But again-
build a team instead of create a team, sort of thing.
Let's flip it onto a bit of a positive. Carter Gordon. Over the weekend, he's had a clip that's been posted by the Titans and the Tweed Seagulls.
He's a
the
weapon.
Harbour Bridge pass from pretty much the middle of the goalpost to the winger, and absolutely schools everybody.
Did that fall doing you up, Brad?
Yeah, fucking oath. Carter Gordon gets me very hard, bro.
Just the name.
And he was doing that when he was playing centres too. He played 2 games in the centres. He was just bullets, man. Just
So who's going to make way for him though?
that's the fucking problem, right? Because we've just re-signed Foz, and I don't know if he's gonna maybe he's not gonna play and he's just gonna be on there like just training somebody, right? I don't know what and then I was talking to who was I talking to? Oh, Dirty Dick Rick. I was talking to Dirty Dick Rick about this today. If he's going into 5'8", he's starting to play 5'8" for the Seagulls. He's going to play for 5'8" for the Titans next year. Then that possibly moves JC into halfback or onto the bench, or
I think he can
what's
do
Brimo doing?
I think he can do
can't-
both.
There's
You
so
can't
many
take
positions.
you can't take Kinney out of fullback, can you? You know what I mean? Like,
hard.
there's so much going on right there. Like, there's 3 players who are gonna either be pushed into a fucking position they don't want to play or be pushed out of the side completely.
I think JC can do 7 though, because Presto did it.
Yeah,
And he won Dally M at 7, I'm pretty sure. And
Well,
it's
But
not
also,
6.
if you're someone like JC, right, and you're getting offers thrown at you from someone like the Dolphins or even the Sydney base. When we last had him on the podcast, he was speaking about the Melbourne Storm. But if an opportunity like that comes up, you can't expect JC to stick around at the Titans to play 14.
I think he would, man, because like this is like his whole home here.
yeah, and there's not a spot at the Storm.
But again, if you're getting
Can't think of
shafted
it.
for guys that I guess haven't even, like Carter Gordon, for example, if he loses his spot because Carter gets a spot that, transitions somebody in a key role to, his position, then you would feel a little bit left out or a little bit useless sitting on the pine all the time.
Well, what do you think about this? So Carter comes in, right, but he doesn't start 5'8".
Yeah,
he starts.
I like this.
He starts, say, in the centres, right?
Even an edge.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has he ever built?
He's
a bit
tall.
big.
As fuck. He's only, bro. He's about like a hand under the height of Tino.
Fuck.
He's
He's
huge,
a big boy.
dude.
All
Yeah.
right.
He's
We got
huge.
an off season.
So maybe he comes in, starts at the centres. I don't know. Then maybe moves to edge. Maybe plays a bit of 13, and over a season, he becomes a 5'8".
Yep.
So we got a year there to play with, right?
I think Des has got that marked out. Like Foz, I think Foz is going to do that transitional period, working out who's going to be
Yeah.
the halves next year.
And that's what
the
it
year
is,
up,
right?
2026.
Yeah.
sorry.
So as Carter Gordon slowly phases in, Foz slowly phases out to the end of the year to his retirement. I think because I don't like he come good eventually this year. He started the year fucking beat up. Like he did the year before as well. Was it the year before as well? He was fucking pretty beat up as well.
Yeah.
But he's come good towards the end of the year, and we did play well with him. But he's got to train somebody.
He's such a hard bars today.
I think he stays like with Des and has some sort of coaching role once he retires too.
Well, he's
loves the
he's
goalie.
pulled the halves together already. Like he could do that with JC and whoever ends up being his halves partner. Because I could see Carter Gordon at 6 and
JC,
JC at
7
7.
and Brimo 14, Kinney 1.
It's just, I think, I don't know. If anyone that needs to fucking sit out, it's probably fucking Brimo now, but they've just re-signed him for like 7 years or whatever. And he's just had a baby too, so I don't know if we talked about that last time, but
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I was surprised he wasn't called Alfred because he fucking wears so much Alfred apartment shit.
All right, we'll go back to the Manly stuff. and specifically Luke Brooks. Let's take Stephen Crichton going to the Bulldogs out of the picture. Do you think he's a front runner for signing of the year?
Nah.
Luke Brooks.
Nah. I don't think so.
You guys, I don't expect you to watch Manly games either.
I do watch I've watched a lot of them, but
You don't remember when he slapped Ryan Madison after he dropped him? You don't remember all those defensive efforts that he's done over the...
No, but if you guys were lower on the ladder last year and like fucking second or third this year, I'd be like, fuck yeah, 100%. But he's done a job. I don't think he's like completely stood out and turned the fucking team around like Critter has. So I wouldn't have him up
Put
there.
it this way, he's a lot better than Josh Schuster, which is who we had running at 6, and we had a lot of confusion running at 6 last year.
Where did you come last year?
Out of 13th. Was it 13th or 12th?
Yeah. And like I said, it's maybe he's a little bit hit and miss with his attack, and sometimes there might be some decisions, but defensively, man, like find me a smaller bloke that's better at defense than
Tom Dearden.
Yeah,
Nah.
I reckon Tommy Dearden's up there.
But you could argue that he's more inconsistent in attack than Luke Brooks as well.
Jaden Campbell.
Biased.
Okay.
But again, Jaden Campbell, not small.
Fuck, I'd say he's still small.
Bro, Campbell was
You
not
have to
small.
take weight. And
when we met him, he
Brooks.
was taller than me, and I know
He's tall, but like
everybody's taller than me. But
I reckon weight-wise, he wouldn't be that heavy.
I reckon
like
he'd weigh the same as Luke Brooks.
He'd be like 84
All right.
kilos or something, I reckon, max.
yeah, I reckon Brooksy's about 78, 75.
Yeah, he's fucking like. I'm not saying Brooksy's not done
for
a great
his size,
job.
bro,
I
you
wouldn't
know.
say I wouldn't put him.
Just like at the end of the day, I don't have to worry about the defense on.
So what
on-
is
on
JC
his side.
like in height? In height, is JC like the same height as say Daly Cherry Evans?
It's probably about the same height.
Because he was taller than I expected.
Yeah,
He's probably the same height as me, I reckon.
Yeah,
JC.
JC's quite tall, man.
He's that tall?
He's just
Yeah,
skinny.
I reckon.
Yeah, right.
But again, he's probably filled out a lot more since we've seen him as well. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to Brooks. You're going to give him a raps because I think I had probably the harshest criticism at the beginning of the year. Not the biggest fan.
That's when he played his best footy at the beginning of the year, when he was linking up with Turbo, bro. Before Turbo got injured the first time this year.
You just must watch the highlights, bro. It's on defense.
Bro, you'd be surprised at how much footy I watch.
I'm joking.
I actually watched that whole game. I fucking changed my tip last minute too to Manly.
Oh, did you?
Again. Isn't that 2 weeks in a row where you've done that against the Titans and then now the Raiders?
Yeah, well, this week I was fucking bullish as fuck on the Titans, and look what that got me. But also on the way here, I fucking happened to look in my fucking rearview mirror at the bridge at
he's got a preview.
First time in fucking last 2 weeks it hasn't been green and gold, obviously for the Olympics, so I'm happy to take that. Fucking back to the fucking sky blue and yellow, baby.
Is it?
Yeah. On the way up.
Vibes to
I've
finish
never
strong.
seen it. I've never seen it fucking blue and yellow
We're
on
playing
the way
Roosters this week.
up. Oh yeah. Is it here or is it down there?
That's here, I think. Yeah, that's our last home game. I think.
Oh, it is too. Yeah, that's fucking AIDS, eh?
You guys have any takes on the Roosters?
Oh,
Maybe into the finals?
I don't know if they're a fucking big dick swinger, eh? Like they got a great team, but they haven't pulled
Hey,
they haven't pulled it together long enough.
The inconsistencies, like
Yeah.
But they're going to pull something out of the fire because possibly like this might be fucking Teddy's last year, I reckon.
well, they're going to be pulling together for that. But I think they're very much like the Bunnies, where there's a lot of aggro in the side, there's a lot of characters in the side, and if a few calls or a few moments don't go their way, they can also split the dummy within, and lose the game within that sort of middle 40 minutes. But if they can put together a solid 80-minute performance every week leading into the finals, they're definitely a front runner.
But they fucking nearly let Manly back in the other week, which is like a shock for them for the fucking squad they've got. They
They
should
didn't
not.
let them in.
Dude, they put the queue in the rack in the second half. Honestly,
Calling me biased. Like, they didn't let Manly in, bro.
Bro,
Manly
if
fought.
We
you
earned
watch-
our way back into that, bro. We ground our way back into that.
and even Cheese said on the buy round, I was listening to it, and he's just like, it was like kind of queue in the rack sort of stuff. Like maybe got a little complacent, and fuck, it's like, and
See, that's what they do, though.
but that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what the Roosters do.
like if you're fucking like Penrith or Melbourne, you got to be fucking foot on the throat till this fucking team's dead. Like You don't
Yeah.
you don't get lenient. Like we fucking do it at the start of games lately and come back onto them. But
And even Storm have probably done it the most consistently throughout the year, but they've managed to pull those all the victories, in together by the end of the year to
Did you
end
watch-
up minor premiers. But
no victory this week though.
Did you watch the Storm game? Week just gone.
who'd they play?
Can't remember.
Sorry, bro.
Was it Tigers?
Might have been Tigers.
No, Tigers played North Carolina.
Anyway,
I can't remember.
like money's back in
Rabbitohs.
the team. Rabbitohs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Money's back in the team.
Bunny's had a crack, man.
And Munster fucking, like, every time the ball got passed to Jerome Hughes, hands in the air, like, why didn't you pass it to me? But I think Munster, like, he's kind of got to take, like, a backward step for a little bit and find his way in the current team,
Dude,
in the
Jerome
current
Hughes-
team environment, because that team has been red hot under Jerome's fucking direction.
He's probably winning a Dally M off the weeks Munster's been out.
Yeah.
Like,
for
I can't
sure,
think of
dude.
someone that's been consistently as good as him this year.
Yeah, and Money had his hands in the air just going like, what the fuck? Like, to his own teammates, bro. Like,
Bro, his
why the
fucking-
fuck?
Him and Gutho they're fucking going to need rotator cuff surgery when they're older from fucking having their arms up that much. Like,
And I
they're-
love Munster, bro. Like, I think he's a fucking gun. He owed me $260 for a long time, but he paid me back eventually.
Did he?
yeah.
Oh, for cards.
For NBA cards.
Yeah, fucking hell.
But he paid me back eventually, and I hit J-Wall up. I'm like, "Oh, does this cunt like ever pay his debts?" And he's like, "Yeah, just give him a bit, he'll be right." But yeah, he paid me back eventually. But like, as a player, man, love him, like fucking Queenslander,
Even that, I
plays
couldn't
for
give
me.
a fuck about that. As just a football player and a bloke, it seems
Yeah.
like he'd be just a mad cunt to hang out with, regardless like what team he is. Like, you're not gonna.
Oh yeah, well, you don't get the fucking nickname Mad Dog for no reason, do you?
Oh, we should give his fucking drinks a crack. What's he got? Mad Dog ginger beer, eh?
Oh, does he? Didn't even know.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Mad Dog Brewing or something.
Fuck yeah.
Just the last little bit on the Storm and the Rabbitohs game. I was watching it, and what a revelation Tyrone Wishart has become. He was almost sort of like a fill-in last year, and he was sort of on the brinks of everything. And there's probably some games where he wish he could take back, but this year he's added the running game, and fuck, he is quick. And man, he can take that line on. And when you have him, Munster, Hughes, and Pappenhausen on the field all at the same time, any of them could take off at any stage. So
There's a bit going on.
Right, Pappy been a bit lackluster though. Heard he's been getting the old foot needled up as well. So
he still looks like he's probably not as quick as what he normally would be. But
it honestly
did-
looks like he's
he-
running at like 50%.
And did score though, and he
he set
had to
up-
use.
Well,
speed
who did
to
he?
get there.
Who did he chase down?
he didn't chase down.
No, he did. He
He
chased him down, but there was no fucking chance he was getting him though.
Yeah. He was in the second game. He scored his first NRL try for the Rabbitohs.
And he scored a double too, didn't he? That guy.
Did he?
Yeah, he
No.
got a double. Yeah.
Shout out, man.
He got that intercept. Remember, it hit the ground and he picked it up and just bolted.
Yeah, I had it clipped up, ready to go, and
Pappy, honestly, he would have caught him every other day of the week before. Obviously, he's legging his foot going, but
I think we can put Jonah Pezzett's rise to fame down to. Tyron Wishart's rise to fame down to
about the
Jonah
bro.
Pezzett fucking his knee
yeah, man.
at that game I was watching against Seagulls.
yeah, poor cunt.
Yeah, that was fucked.
But also
And
just
just on that. So that game, right? I saw Desi down at that game. I also saw the Titans superfan Blaze. Shout out to your cousin. Fucking, he was down there getting some footage. But that was so Desi was there at that game, right? And then the very next week was the week that he brought Keanu Kinney into the team, and fucking Kinney scored his first try the very next week, and Kinney dominated in that game.
and's killed it since.
Yeah,
That's meant.
As well, just quickly, the last little bit on that Rabbitohs game is when I was watching it, the last sort of 20 minutes, the Rabbitohs had a bit of a comeback. Cam Murray ripping, tearing through everything. But he ended up scoring a late try.
bro.
Yeah, but there was a little bit too much passion in moments where he'd end up, overdoing it or whatnot.
Yeah.
The last little moment that I want to mention about the weekend of footy is Katoni Stags and Valentine Holmes battle. Did you watch it, Brett?
I didn't watch.
I know
bro.
you. Yeah, well, I know you boys didn't watch it, but I was.
at Outback Spectacular having a wonderful evening.
Whoosh.
Did you wear a cowboy hat?
Yeah, I did. I had to get the next size up because the normal size one didn't fit my fucking head.
Because the brim didn't go past your nose.
No, having it on, it was like on the top of my head. So I was like,
It looked
walking-
like what's the hat that the Jewish guys wear?
yarmulke.
Yeah, it looked like a yarmulke, a cowboy hat yarmulke.
Yeah, so I had
Have
to
your
get
plaits either side?
I had to get the next size up, and it was there was too fucking big. So I was like rolling around and shit. But great food, great show, enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
I've
for
never
the-
been.
It's for the old boy's 70th, so he wanted to go to that.
fucking-
He's wanted to go for it for ages. So now
What's
that
your old boy's name again?
Graham.
Oh yeah. Why did I
Everyone-
think it was Neil?
Nah, that's my
Two
that's
Aussie
my
ass
middle
names.
Oh, it's your middle name.
name. Yep.
Shout out to you, Neil. No, just kidding. Shout out to you, Graham.
Yeah, he actually listens to the pod when he's driving
He's a
trucks
good
when he's
bloke.
got service. So
He's a fucking good bloke, I'll tell you
he's a
that.
fucking unit.
You probably didn't know that. He's a fucking good bloke.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Shout out to you, Gadge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to the Broncos and the
Yeah,
Cowboys
sorry.
game. So, like most Broncos, Cowboys,
Benny.
Queensland
He's
derbies,
sitting there patiently. Eh?
it was a very close game. And up until about the sort of 60-minute mark, it was neck and neck, and there was some really solid battles going on. Specifically down the side of Tony Staggs and Valentine Holmes, absolutely running at each other and, getting one up on each other almost every time, to the point where, come to the last sort of 20 minutes, and I don't know what the Broncos sort of had in them, but they found a bit of dog in them. And especially Tony Staggs, man. Like, you guys would have seen the clip that I posted up on TikTok, and broke through 2 tackles, stopped, drop, and rolled, and went over.
Dude, it's literally a like for Carl Webb's origin try.
Yeah, that was a spitting image, which was wild.
And because he ended up getting the Carl Webb medal, didn't he?
Oh, he had to after that.
Yeah, he did.
And shout out to the Cowboys, right, for doing the retro jersey for when
sick.
Carl Webb was there, and they retired number 12 for that game.
Reminds me of Matty Bowen, that jersey.
Oh yeah,
Not Carl
I was going
Webb,
to say,
but-
what the
and Carl,
fuck?
well, I mean
It
Carl
reminds me
Webb.
of Carl
but
Webb. Yeah.
Matty
But
Bowen
it's
too.
like shout out to him for
days.
doing that. But I think I went on blast a couple of weeks ago, Benny, saying that the Cowboys were dog shit, and you couldn't have more to fucking play for your home fans, for Carl Webb, for somebody like fucking first derby back at home since he's passed away, introducing the Carl Webb medal, like all that shit, and you just can't get up against a fucking beat up, injured Broncos side. With all due respect to the Broncos, good on them for getting the win, but
But that's that.
fuck
Like Benny's
me.
saying, it's Katoni, bro. He comes in,
But they're missing their
it's
they're missing one of their
every-
halves and missing the best prop in the game.
There's a thing with Katoni, and it's called inconsistency, right? And he is amazing. He's the best player in the fucking rugby league every 7 or 8 games,
Sucks a decent toe too.
Do you want to hear
which
another?
I'm all for.
Toe, knee.
Yeah, do you want to hear another Tony's yarn?
Oh yeah.
100%.
So
Hang on, wait. Does it have to be allegedly?
yes,
Yeah.
definitely allegedly. Yes, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay.
And hold on.
Allegedly, I may
There's
or may
no,
not.
there's no bigotry, is there?
No.
All right,
Never.
sweet.
Never.
All right, continue.
Allegedly, I went to the Pink Monkey in Burleigh. As you do your best work. Does everybody? You guys been to Pink Monkey?
Yeah.
You've seen the toilets. You've seen how beat up they are.
Oh, yep.
Probably not going to name the other. Well, I mean, we're all
Don't
we're all
name
on the
anybody.
same boat.
no.
Don't name anybody.
Yeah.
There was also.
Keep it vague. Keep it vague.
All right. I'll call him by his nickname.
Oh, fucking hell.
So I went to the toilets, right, and I'm going to take a wee, and I see Jimmy the Jet. That's a nickname. Take of it what you will. All right.
Oh, I wonder who got that.
I was with, so anyway, I'm walking to the toilet. There's Jimmy the Jet and there's Tony Staggs, and I'm like, what the fuck? All right, this is just after being with. I bumped into Kevy Proctor. And his, I don't think it was his manager, but it was his friend who knew a lot of the guys anyways.
They're all nicknames.
Anyway, yeah, we both needed to take a piss at the same time. Turns out Tony Staggs also wanted to piss at the same time. All right, so we're all in the toilet together, taking a piss. And next minute, the fucking door, so me, Staggs, and the manager, all in the toilet, and then all in the cubicle, and then the door is bashing down. Like, fuck. Tony goes, oh, hold up, bro, hold up. And he puts his head out. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Has a bit of a word to him. Anyway, shuts the door, fucking the banging keeps going or whatever. We're still taking our pisses. And Tony's just like, nah, I'll sort it out, boys. I'll sort it out. It's just Jimmy the Jet. It's just Jimmy the Jet. And then, yeah, sure enough, walk out. There's holes all in the door, everything. And I'm like, and these two boys, like Mickey and the security guard at the Titans game, head to head.
Nose in mouth.
Bull to bull. Yeah. Critter flano shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit, I'm getting out of here. So I gapped it before anything else happened. I ended up bumping into them later on in the night, and all good, all well. I think it's just a normal night out for the boys, to be honest. But for me, it was the scariest fucking thing I've been part of. Like, standing in the room, just going, the door was getting bashed in, bro.
Yeah.
That's the scariest
Pink
thing.
Monkey
you
will
reckon?
do that to you.
Scariest thing in your life, you reckon?
Well, you were in there, yeah.
Remember when Jimmy got done it was like drunk and disorderly or
Yeah,
whatever?
he punched the paddy wagon.
Yeah. It was like 2 weeks after that. I'm at Twin Towns. Jimmy the Jet. That's just his nickname. You'll never guess who.
He's another mate
it
of
really
ours.
is.
Yeah. He's actually a jet pilot.
Yeah, Jimmy the Jet pilot. I'm at Twin Towns, right, and I'm like, one of the sets of toilets. It's like a long corridor sort of thing. You got to pass the women's toilets to get to the men's toilets. Anyway, I'm walking out of the toilet, and Jimmy's walking in, and he just fucking turns and beelines straight into the fucking women's toilets. This is 2 weeks after he got done for fucking drunk and disorderly. And
Allegedly.
I'm like, and I've run out, I've grabbed him and said, bro, that's the fucking chicks' toilets. And he goes, oh, fuck, that could have ended bad, eh? I was like, yeah, cunt. He's like, cheers, brother. And like, walked off.
He needs you as his full-time handler, bro.
Bro, that's speaking of Kevin Proctor, that's the kind I'd like to get on the potty, bro. He seems like a fucking a
Suck
good
some
time.
vapes down with him.
I think he's got a gym on the up the road from mine, the Air Locker in Burleigh.
I've got to go for number 3.
Yeah, I think I've seen him and what?
Oh, feed the chooks.
I think I seen him and Jay while we're training there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of weeks
I think Sandor Earl even might have started it or whatnot, but it seems to be another way to train or whatnot.
Altitude training.
Altitude training, yeah. If you need that, go hit the boys up at Air Locker Factory. We're going to move on from that because we are running out of time. But before we get on to our mates' yarns and takes, which I believe there's only one or two. So, again, massive shout out to those that have sent them in. But again, a reminder to our regulars to send them in. Give us your takes.
We love it.
We're going to go into a bit of UFC next, Jace. I know you were keen on this. UFC 305 this weekend. Izzy versus DDP.
In Perth.
Can
you say his first name?
Dricus.
There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dricus Duplessis.
Yeah, Dracus Duplessis.
Yeah, I don't know. The C sounds a bit more French than South African.
South African's half French anyway.
Ah, look at that. You taught me something else, bro.
Bit of mixed shit in there.
Yeah.
Oh, but I tell you what, the one I'm fucking so keen for, our fucking boy, Steve Ersheg
Oh, Ershig.
versus Kaikara France.
Oh, that's a killer for me.
Oh, bro, you're torn.
I got Kamate versus Ershig. Oh, I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm torn.
I reckon it's gonna be a fucking really fun fight, like to watch. Like I think it's
I
gonna be
hope.
really entertaining.
What? All right, give us your thoughts. What do you think? If it stays standing, do you think?
I think Ershig fucking.
You think Ershig outstrikes Kaikara France?
I think he gets underestimated.
Do you think he gets it done by knockout, or do you think it's by decision?
I think it'll
if
be.
he stands.
I think it'll be points, but there'll be a bit of damage involved for both of them.
Nice.
I hope it stays standing up. It'd be a fucking sick fight.
I think at the end, regardless, even if there's a bit of grappling or whatnot, if you can land some damage with the, in the clinch, go for it.
I forgot me beer. Oh, Benny, can you reach over if you can?
Reach around.
I forgot.
Is it got beer in it? Yeah, that's the one. The other one's empty. Yeah.
But yeah, there hasn't been there's been 3 middleweight title fights in a row. Nobody's defended the belt.
Hectic.
So Izzy onto Alex, onto Izzy, onto Strickland, onto Dricus.
Well, I think there's plenty to talk about with the UFC 305, but I think we'll stay on the main event for a little bit because it's definitely worthy of it. But when you think about Izzy coming back, from his loss to Sean Strickland, I think there's a bit of a chip on his shoulder. And I think you could argue that Izzy probably fights better with a chip on his shoulder, like you saw in the Alex rematch, and a couple of his other fights. So, what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that he's gonna? Do you think he can get it done? Do you think he once again wins another world championship?
As much as Izzy's got something to prove, I think Drakus has something to prove as well, especially after Dana's comments after his fucking title win, saying he thought that he lost.
Strico.
Yeah.
I like Drakus though, man. I'm becoming a real big fan. Like the more content I see of him outside of the ring, like outside the octagon, sorry, I like him a lot more than what I did, because I always get salty when people beat Rob Whittaker, so fuck him.
Yeah.
But I'm really fucking liking
I'm still
him.
recovering.
I'm a fan of Izzy too.
I am too, but I mean, I feel like Drakus might fucking...
Izzy may have lost it, although like we haven't seen anything from Izzy for so long. Although,
It's weird, eh?
Although his fucking eyes and his face look like they're swollen permanently now. It's fucking weird. But yeah, obviously that has nothing to do with fighting. He just looks weird, and I don't know. I think Drakus is just gonna fucking my expert opinion, obviously. Drakus is gonna pump him.
Pump him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he might be a bit of a fucking hiding too, eh?
Yeah.
I hope Izzy shows a little bit more, like not even more in his stand up, but just throws a few. I think he can get him biting on a lot of his boxing and the striking through his hands, and then possibly catch him through something else. But if Drakus keeps pushing forward the whole time, we've seen Izzy struggle with that in the past with guys like Alex Pereira. So
He also used it to his advantage, though.
Yeah.
he
Baited him
in.
in.
And, Drakus, I don't know, has he lost? Yeah.
Yeah, he's 2 losses.
Yeah.
21-2.
Has he been knocked out?
No.
Nah. So he has never been knocked out. But again, neither had Pereira before he met Izzy. So I think I'm going to get behind Israel Adesanya.
Who's he fighting for, Africa or New Zealand?
New Zealand, bro. Always.
So he's not the real African. Thanks, Ben.
No.
You just proved it.
Yep. If he's got a problem, he can come in.
Just baited and switched.
No, that's
Izzy's plan.
I'll always claim Izzy to be.
So now that you're gone that route, are you going Kai Kara France over Steve Ersheg?
I'm gonna have to, bro.
Oh,
the soul, the heart of me wants to go with Kai Kara France, but like my
so you
That's
go?
fair.
Who are you going? Are you going Kai? Or are you going?
yeah.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Like it hits
That's
me
fair.
deeper for Kai.
You got
But
to,
do you
bro.
wanna
It's like the
be-
All Blacks or the Wallabies, bro. It's like the Kiwis or the Kangaroos. Who am I gonna go for? Who do you think I'm gonna go for?
Australia.
Ray gun.
Yeah, at least you didn't have
I was
a ray
thinking too,
gun,
like she could be a gay run. That'd be nice.
I have one more to finish
Oh
this
yeah,
off.
sorry, I just
Oh,
cracked that for you.
shut
Yeah, there you go.
Before we move on to the last part, we are going to hear from our mates Yarns and Takes. We got big
last one. Taito Avasa's back, bro,
Oh, yeah.
and he's looking extremely
week.
fucking slim.
Looking
Sunday.
slim, cousin.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
looking
yeah.
good.
Let's
Sorry,
talk about
that
him.
and him and Rosenstrike.
Good fight.
Haven't they already fought?
I don't.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, he
Okay.
fought. Was it Curtis Blades?
Yeah,
I don't think he's fought Rosenstrike.
Rosenstrike. He's such.
he's pretty good.
And he should keep it standing too, which
I
is
reckon.
Ty's
Go
bread and
to.
butter.
Yeah,
We're going to go Ty with this one.
I'm always fucking Thai, baby. FTA,
You're always what, Ty?
pad Thai.
Oosh.
Oh yeah, fuck
Checkmate, Brad.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
yeah.
one. Name of the pod.
Surely there's going to be a fuck. Surely
I had to.
Surely there's going to be an episode just called Name of the Pod.
Yeah,
Brad will
the
name
pod,
it.
the pod where Ben says, "Is that the name of the pod?" Like 10 times. If he gets to 10, that's the name of the pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all right? Let's. No, sorry. I guess we'll continue to yarn a little bit on Taito Avasa. Coming back,
Got 4 W's, 4 L's in a row, I think.
has he been fighting in Abu Dhabi again, or is he back?
Yeah, no, he was
back in
training over
Sydney?
there. I think he was training over
So
there
he's still sticking with that.
I
Then
thought
he
his
came-
last fight was his last fight. To be honest,
against fuck.
the Polish power.
Yeah, no, the one. No, he's not Polish. The one that fucking beat.
Wasn't it Marcin Tabura?
No, fuck. The one who, what's his name, just smashed. Tom Aspinall pumped him to get the interim belt the first time.
Oh, fuck. Fucking
Oh, dude. It's
Polish power.
No, Polish power is Jan Blachowicz.
This cunt's Polish too, isn't he?
I can't fucking remember his fucking
I mean, we
name
could
now.
look it up, but anyway.
Somebody
moving on.
look it up
Yeah,
quick.
we know. Nah, we know.
No, don't look it up.
That day.
Don't look it up. That's research. That's fact checking.
I feel like we've ditched that though, haven't we?
Yeah,
No.
well, no, for the quality of the pod, you have to give a take.
I got called out on it. I'm not going to say who did, but I got called out on it hard.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so they liked the no fact checking.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
They said, you fucking coward cunt. I can't believe you can't believe you can't
If we're fact
check
if
now.
we're fact checking, it's because we haven't done our research. That's the only thing that's the only excuse for that, I reckon. But before, was there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about with the UFC?
Nah, I just came to fucking. Junior Tafa's actually fighting on the undercard too.
Oosh, let's keep an eye out for him. And I guess before we move on to your mates, yarns and takes, is make sure again keep up to date with all of our social media because we're going to be posting some. I think this week we might even post some UFC multi bets. So you'll see all of our.
Oh, that's a good idea, Betty. Let's do that.
Well, we'll chuck them up on our social media, and again, we might even also have an NRL one there as well. We don't always hit, but when we do, it's some juicy
big,
odds,
baby.
Yeah, it's some juicy odds.
ding.
You know why it's big? Because Top Sport bring the best odds.
100%.
You know it.
Let's go.
Alrighty, Marky K, thanks for sending this one in again, lad. He called in last week. He's actually a good mate of mine, so he wasn't too happy with. I think we actually played a call before he called up last week, and it was about the pies and him and somebody ripped into the pies, so he wasn't too happy about that because he's a massive pie supporter. However, he did send through one again yesterday.
Well,
so
the Pies lost to the Swans on the weekend, so suck it.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about this. He's gonna go that fucking Jason.
G'day, boys. Triple M again here.
Yeah,
Well, I love a riddle, my friends. Here's one for you. If a light sleeper sleeps with the light on, how does a hard sleeper sleep? Bye for now.
Oh, he's gonna leave us waiting. All right.
I like it. No,
the
it's
light-
with the heart on. If a light sleeper sleeps with the light on,
Yeah, sleeps with a heart on.
it sleeps with a heart on.
He's quick with it. He's quick with it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. Thanks for sending that one in, Marky. Absolute legend. I think he got caught up a little bit on the riddles last week as well. Maybe I might have spoken to him a couple of times.
I've been studying riddles. That's why I got it so quick. Where I was like, he's not getting me
Yeah,
again.
that's it.
He's not getting me again.
Dion. Did you come across any good ones along the week, mate?
Nah, I was just kidding about studying.
We're gonna. I reckon what we do is at the end of the podcast we'll leave the riddle and then announce it the next week.
Oh
Keep,
yeah,
keep
Have you got
everybody
something?
waiting. I haven't gotten anything other than 30 cows in the field, 28 chickens.
Answer's 10. Yeah,
How many didn't?
all over it, bro. All over it.
A couple of announcements coming up, guys. I am competing. I might have a beer in my hand. I am competing this Saturday in a powerlifting competition down at Nexus Gym in Burleigh. Going to be doing a 1 rep max. I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Absolutely out of my depth with this one.
Fuck, I have to come down and watch.
I was
man.
actually going to ask you,
What
have you been
time?
bulking, cunt?
Nah, I haven't been bulking.
Because you look bigger.
Deadlifting, bro.
You look bigger,
shot,
bro.
G. Nah,
in
this
your
has just
booty,
been- this
it
is-
looks huge.
There you
Oh,
go.
God,
That's
now
what
his
it is.
fucking cock's getting bigger because you're bumping him up.
Yeah, you can suck it a bit later if you want. But yeah, we're heading down to Nexus Gym in Burleigh, and yeah, we're going to have a bit of a crack at a 1 rep max. So I'm gonna do that, and I think on the back of that, we might even also do some competitions between us three boys here on Your Mates podcast as well. We got a gym, we got a door.
If you got a door,
You got a gym.
Oh fuck! It's not going to be anymore.
No, you shouldn't have said name of the pod, bro. You shouldn't have said it.
But
That's
the-
people don't know. People probably don't know.
Put it in
But
context. People definitely know. They fucking hear me.
Yeah. Every episode, at least once, Ben or Jason will say, "Is that the name of the pod?" And because I edit the audio comes before the video. I get to name the pod, and
he hates it when
I
we
have
say-
a personal vendetta against anything that is mentioned to be the name of the pod during the pod.
This has got to be the pod that's called the name of the pod.
Possibly. Until then,
Sounds like fucking Glenn D'Angelo throwing out there at the end of the
At
days,
the end
bro.
of the day, you know what's at the end of the day? At the end of the fucking day, mate. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Gleno.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
Love your
anybody's
soul patch, brother.
If anybody is around the South Gold Coast region, make sure that you head over to Nexus Gym on Saturday. I think your first lift's about 10 a.m. I'm going to be giving 150 a crack, I think. Never been able to get that, so I'm going to need all the support anyways. As well as we've come across some news throughout the social media realm in the last week or so, and Jason's taken it upon himself to apply me for the podcast Royale.
And myself.
Yeah,
we're all gonna.
we can't.
We're all,
yeah, look
are you
at
going to
that.
do it, Jason?
So we're all
Yeah.
going to put our names forward.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, I'll fucking put my name down.
For those who don't know, what is the podcast Royale?
So Alpha Blokes podcast, shout out to them. They put on a boxing event earlier this year that me and Ben went to. But now they're taking some submissions for fucking other podcasters getting on the fight. Ben's just over here fucking sewing the fucking chicken feed.
Yeah. He's feeding the chooks.
But yeah, so we're all going to fucking put our hands up. I don't even know if we automatically get a fight. I think it's just to see how much, because there'll probably be a fair bit of interest.
Yeah, so we put in our expression of interest, and and they may or may not choose us. Hopefully, they choose at least one of us.
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Oh, bro, if one of us gets chosen, the other two will be the fucking best hype man.
Yeah, I'll be the cut man. Can I be the cut man if I don't get chosen to fight?
Yeah. I'll be, say it's Ben and it's me and you. Bro, we've already got it down. We'll go, do you want to go like full fucking,
I'll be Tate.
Nah, we'll
in
be
the
like Rocky's trainer, you know, Leon Edwards. You got to pull it out the fire, Ben. Ben, you're fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
Ben
don't mind that. Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking oath.
just like really like, why are you crying? Got to pull out the fire, Ben. Like just
You got one round left, Ben.
Yeah.
You better fucking get in there.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, fuck yeah.
But if Ben does get chosen, because they were saying that it's like similar weight, similar height. If Ben does get chosen, it's probably to fight one of the midgets from last year, right?
Yeah. Hey, he was a nice bloke. Loves a dart though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I was out the back of
Which
the.
one were you talking to?
Chris Pontius.
Yeah, the one.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude
one
with
with
the
the
ratty.
ponytail.
With the ratty?
Yeah.
The ponytail. Oh, what do we got here?
Open these up.
We got some AFL cards
yeah.
to crack. Is that our only voicemail this week?
Oh, we'll get into it.
Yeah, that's our only one. So
Dang.
while we're wrapping it up,
We're
let's,
chasing
unwrap.
Dusty.
Oh, hold
Martin.
on. Before we get into these, actually,
I've already opened mine.
at the start of the podcast, you asked how was your week, boys, and Jason answered, and then you cut me off, Benny. you said, "All right, g'day, mates."
Sorry,
But
Jay.
I'd actually had a good week. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing a.
Oh, we got a bang, Benny.
I'm wearing
no
a hat.
way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who?
I got Bally Frisks. That's a fucking
Oh,
variant.
that's not a bang, bro.
That is though.
You're a
Sam
fucking
Doherty
bang.
from Carlton.
Oh, you did get it.
What do you think? I was
Fucking
kidding,
hell,
bro?
we got the case hit.
I was building up to you, bro. I was like,
Is that a case
Oh,
hit?
Yeah.
bro, that's a case hit. That's, yeah.
Oh, I won't
That's
open
huge.
these then.
No point.
I might know a bloke that wants that. He's actually
Who-
a Carlton fan.
Yeah, I don't even think I have any sleeves of top loaders, but I would, but
144 of 210.
well, we want that low numbered, but that's still gun.
Well,
I guess for our
thanks,
audio
thanks,
listeners,
Jason, for cutting off my story again. The story that I tried to tell at the start of the pod.
Oh, yeah.
All good,
you,
mate.
You keep going.
All good.
I'll just hit
the
another.
bang was more important anyway.
Yeah.
I'll hit another Casey.
For the,
Hot
for
pack. Sorry.
For those of you who are on the visual, I am wearing a trucker's cap. I don't know if you noticed. This is a country trucker cap, actually. We're talking about Alpha Blokes. They're actually a sponsor of Alpha Blokes.
Swannies?
And I have actually officially become a trucker.
No way.
Yeah, got me
HR.
Yeah, got me HR.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you, sir. So watch out on the roads,
How was the test,
ladies
mate?
and gents. Oh, it's
Was
easy.
it like your learners or
breezed it? Breezed
Easy.
it. Yeah,
Would you bribe
not a
the
problem.
acetate? Nice. Just quickly
that is
for our
small.
audio listeners, I've as most of you guys sort of know, and for anybody that doesn't know, I used to own a card shop, so I've got some empty packs just laying around, and I thought, why not what a better place to let it rip than the podcast. And Jason has actually hit the case hit of the entire case which is like getting a box of beers, and you get 24 beers, and in each case you get, say, 12 boxes, and in one of those packs, in one of those boxes, there's like 32 fucking packets of cards, over 12 cards per pack, and he's hit probably the most important one. So just quickly, his name again, bro? Jace?
Sam Doherty.
Sam
Carlton.
Doherty. All right, so any Carlton fans out there, let us know. Brad's getting up to his couple here.
Jaden Short. What's this?
Oh, that's like Game Breakers.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a little
Darcy
insert.
Byrne Jones. That's pretty cool.
Still cool. And again, like I haven't opened up packs of cards since the shop, so this is pretty cool to see. But from back in the day, those bang cards were hot property. So any Carlton fans, let Jason know. Let us know.
Yeah, we'll let you suck us off for it.
Jesus Christ.
All right, boys. I think that's going to wrap us. That has been an awesome podcast today. If there's any last sort of things you guys want to throw out there.
Yeah, I want to throw something out. If there's anybody out there who wants to, because we are going to be professional boxers in about 8 months, if anybody wants to train us for free, give us maybe some silks, some gloves, some shoes to wear for free. I might even need some socks.
I got the attire sorted, bro. I got you sorted.
Well, you get some shit that's
Yeah,
going
you
to
just
fit
need,
me.
you might have to order some.
Good one, Benny.
Brad's got a sumo set.
I'm right. Yeah, fuck. I'm going out in the fuck. I'm entering the
Oi,
boxing
let's-
ring.
we should fucking
with the
do
fucking
that, dude.
sumo G-string, bro.
We should do that.
Bro, we
should go
you know
out
you
there
can sign
fucking
up. We can
dressed
sign
up.
up for the tag team as well.
Is there a triple tag team? That'd be fun.
Yeah, well, get around in each.
I don't know how many fights are you allowed to fight.
I don't know.
Because
Not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure, like, if I went in like a 1-on-1, be over in about 3 seconds. My first throw.
What, your hammy blown out?
Hemi's is strong, bro. Hemi's a belt now. I'm telling
Ask
you, I've been
fucking-
working
ask-
on that.
Ask Tom Trebojevic,
I've been
mate.
working on that. Yeah, well, fucking, what's that cunt got? Nothing.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. No worries. Is that us?
I think that's us. That's me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anything else?
Oh,
No,
Panthers by 8.
I'm just
tomorrow
asking
night.
for a fucking handout. That's all.
Yeah.
Just fucking, come on, guys.
Not like you.
Alrighty, guys. Until next time, check your prostates, stretch your hamstrings.
What else you got to add there? Yeah, check your prostrates,
yeah.
check your stretch your hamstrings.
And say g'day to your mother for me.
Yep.
Thank your mother for the rabbits. Daddy.